All right, so I think this is recording. Let's take a look here at problem number 7. We want to solve this radical equation. We always look to see if the radical term is by itself. And in this case, on the right-hand side, it is. To get rid of that radical, we'll square it. And to balance the equation, we'll square both sides. It really doesn't matter that the radical, if it's written on the right-hand side or on the left-hand side, that doesn't matter. If we square the left-hand side, we'll have to balance the equation, square the right-hand side. So we get that this v squared is equal to 3 times v. So this is a quadratic equation. We're expecting two solutions, but both of them may not satisfy this original equation. So when we get our answers, we're going to have to plug them in to check to see if they both work. So let's get this quadratic equation in standard form. Let's take 3v away from each side. So we have v squared minus 3v is equal to 0. So one thing that we notice about this binomial is that these two terms share a v in common. We can factor out that v, and we'll be left with this binomial of v minus 3. So if these two algebraic expressions multiply to give you 0, then at least one of them has to be 0. There's no way that 5 times 5 or that two numbers multiply together to give you 0 unless one of them is 0. So either v is 0 or v minus 3 is equal to 0, which means that v would be 3. So let's check each one of these. If we check 0, if we replace the v in our original equation with 0, we have 0 on the left, and the question is, if you take the square root of 3 times 0, do you get 0? And you certainly do, because 3 times 0 is 0, and the square root of 0 is 0. So this one definitely checks, and it's in our solution set. What about 3? Well, if we replace v with 3, on the left, we have 3. And on the right, are we also going to get 3? Well, let's plug it in and see. So 3 times 3 is 9, and the principal square root of 9 is 3. And it's true that 3 equals 3, so that checks. So both of these are in our solution set. All right, well, I hope that helps, and I will talk to you later. Bye.